Welcome back everyone. Let's take a look at another Femap tutorial, and here we're going to take a look at how can we perform several different analyses in the same simulation and then take the result and graph it on the same chart. If we zoom in here, you can see that there's three different things charted here: green, cyan, and red, and right here 5, 10, and 120%. These are the damping ratios because I am doing this. This is the problem that we set up. Here the damping ratios that we were given: 5%, 100%, 130%. So based on these calculations we can find our damping constant and plug it into Femap, and these are the scenarios that we are getting as result. Okay, so let's see how can we do this. I'm gonna start off with my finished simulation that we did in our previous videos. Okay, if you're interested how we did that, make sure you go back. We have several videos on free damped and undamped vibration with these setups. Okay, check those out. This one here, we start after one of those was already analyzed and charted. Okay, so this is the 5% one. Let me change the name of it. Edit. I'm gonna change the name of it to the 5%. There you go. Okay, done. Okay, now let's do our second analysis. This was analysis 1. So go to model, go to properties, my spring. We're gonna edit that, and this is the damping that we need to change. We're gonna take the 100% one right now, which becomes as 10. Let's go ahead and plug it in. 10. Okay, now we can go straight to analysis. This was our analysis number 1, so we're gonna click on new, call it number 2. Make sure you leave number 3 as transient dynamic over here, analysis type. Okay, and everything, let's make sure that we set up the same way we set it up here, so when we chart them on top of each other they look nice. 500, 001, 1. So here, dynamics not defined, click on that. There you go. 500, 0.01, 1. Okay, initial conditions, constraints BC, loads we have none. Initial conditions, we have the IC. Click OK. Those are the names that we gave them in our simulation setup. Make sure you go check out those videos so you know what we're talking about if you haven't seen them yet. They are over here. If you forgot your names for your constraints, loads, initial conditions, right here on the left hand side in your model tree, you can figure them out. So that one's set up, done. Run analyze. So this is our second analysis that we are running. Let the simulation complete. There you go. No errors, very good. Okay, so we can go ahead, come here. So over here we need to go back and edit this selection and use all inputs 1.1. Oh no, okay, so make sure that this is not checked. Use all inputs. We just want to use input number 1 because that's what this is for. Okay, there you go, new data series. For this one we're gonna be the 100%, the vector versus set, output set value. Use all output sets? No, only use number 2. There it is. Translation in 1. There you go, because this motion is only in T1 direction, which is the X. location number 2, and we can click OK. Bam, there you have it. Now we have two things charted on here, and basically the same thing we're gonna do to make sure we add the third. Go back to the spring, edit this one. Based on calculations, it's gonna come out to 13. Click OK. Go back to model analysis. We have 1, 2, so let's add another one. This will be 3. Make sure this one stays transient dynamic. OK. For number 3, we're gonna enter the same options as we did for the other ones. This one was 500, 0.01, and 1. The boundary conditions, make sure they are correct. BC loads none. These are all free vibrations. Initial conditions, we call them IC. OK. Done, and go ahead and analyze. This is our third analysis. See, 1, 2, and 3. We are doing 3 analyses with the same simulation. You don't need a brand new model just so you run something separately. No error, complete, very good. Let's go up here, new data series. This one's gonna be the 130%. Vector versus set, output set value, and make sure you check this guy off. Select number 3, translation in T1, which is the X, node number 2, that's where the force was, and OK. And there you have it, our third value charted and added to our graph. 500, 130, and if we zoom in so you can see the little differences between them, there you go, all 3 of them on top of each other, nicely charted. 3 analyses in the same file. Alright, I hope you guys learned something and enjoyed it. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, and have a good one.